Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first NewSpace conference in the region. Tomorrow's technology today, preparing your next opportunities in the dawning of the space industry in the Greater Bay Area.
各位嘉宾，早上好！欢迎参加大湾区首个关于新太空经济的研讨会。今天的明天科技，准备你在大湾区航天产业曙光中的下一个机会。
I am Annie, Honorary Project Director from OASA, and also the Head of Applied Research and Technology Transfer Office of Technological and Higher Education Institute of Hong Kong.
这位是 Annie， 香港创新会的义务项目总监，同时呢，也是香港高等教育科技学院应用研究及技术转移办公室的主管。
Good morning, I'm PG, Pradeep Gurung, a Year 3 Civil Engineering student from TI.
各位早上好，我是来自香港高等科技教育学院酒店管理3年级的王小晶 Amy。
Let's start our conference with the questions we have heard a lot most recently. Why here? Why now?
Professor Gregg Lee, or Dr. G as the students call him, is an entrepreneur, executive director and president of OASA. He will tell us why here, why now.
有请航天经济创业家、香港创新会总裁及常务董事𝗖··乐教授，同学们都称呼他 Dr. G。就为什么是这里？为什么是现在？给我们一些指引，有请。
Dr. G has been a futurist and disruptor, a serial entrepreneur, a coach to startups, and many other roles. He's now an entrepreneur, but continues to be a coach. Dr. G is the founding director, president, and executive director of OASA.
Thank you, MCs. These are students, amazing, eh? So, good morning all, distinguished guests, Duncan, Professor Wong, President Tang, President Alan Lau, Eric, Perry, there's so many names here. 𝗖𝗧 okay, our taikonauts, also on the tube, another astronaut in the US. Professor Po-Chi Wu, there's too many names, from Berkeley, Professor 𝗧cie h𝗳𝗀 from our state, Professor Stephen Zheng from all the way from Silicon Valley, Wang Lei from Chengdu, Zhang Di from Beijing. So friends and members of the academy. That was a good long intro. So why are we here and why now? There's only one true reason why we are all here: to invest our time and energy in something that's worthwhile. To what? To our youth, to the future, for the future of GBA. Now, why is that? Because this is actually one of the fastest growing economies according to the UN. Now, good investing is hard, like my good friend Richard tells me. So Richard Leung, who used to head up at UBS, where is he? Oh, there he is, okay. He's our de facto council chair, by the way, but he refuses to take the title, so I'm going to twist his arm later on. But anyway, good investing is hard work, and so is investing in people, very difficult. You know, Hong Kong doesn't have much natural resources, neither does GBA, but we have a lot of talent. But the talents need to be invested properly. This is very important. You know, we talk about smart cities, but we don't do a very good job investing in our talent. So part of it is understanding why is NewSpace and what this can do for us. Short speech. So now we have talent, but somehow they're not energized enough. We're losing many good talents. We want that back. And you see that one of our speakers actually who's in Japan, zooming in later on, he's one of the Hong Kong's talent. But he said there's nothing here in Hong Kong. So he left and now he's teaching in Tokyo. Now these are the people we need back. Okay? Now to understand NewSpace requires a new perspective that many of us don't yet see. Why are investment bankers, not me, okay, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, now why are they saying that this new economy is worth $1 trillion by 2030 and some by 2040? So it's going up like this. Why is that? Why is that in Hong Kong and GBA, we don't even know how to measure it, right? you can't measure it, how do you know where you are? So what is NewSpace? So 5 data points right here, right now. Now, so first of all, space is no longer the exclusive realm of governments. Commercial people can get involved. Since 2009, the US opened it up to Elon, right? Remember our friend, Elon? And 2014, the Chinese government opened to commercial sector. But where's the Elon? Our Elon in GBA. Space is no longer unreachable. So a low Earth orbit satellite, CubeSat, is only 1,000 kilometers. That's closer than from here to Hawaii. It used to cost $10,000 to get 1 kilogram up there, put it up. Now, for the price of your iPhone, you can get it up there. So much has changed. Started in 2020, part of Professor Quentin Parker, our good partner. We're able to introduce CubeSats to many of schools in Hong Kong. Now by 2025, why is that important? Because by 2025, there will be 5 moon bases on the moon. This is how fast things are moving. And when you understand CubeSat, you understand the new world of NewSpace. Space isn't hard to understand. We just need better storytellers, like our chairman, great storyteller, more use cases, which you hear today, favorable government policies, which we don't yet have. We need teachers who can teach us, help us to ask even better questions. So I've learned from a very good friend, Professor Po-Chi Wu, that says asking great questions is part of the key of learning. So how do you look for life when you don't even know what to look for? Remember, that's the little helicopter called Ingenuity, flying around, hovering on Mars. How do you think of everything that can go wrong when you're building a telescope that cannot be repaired because it is millions of kilometers away? That's the James Webb Telescope, by the way. Took 25 years, $10 billion. But with that telescope, we looked into the beginning of time. So great questions can and create wonders. Wonders created when we see something we don't understand, we wonder. Now to inspire that wonder today, we have 2 astronauts, one from US, one from China, 3 venture capitalists who have invested in NewSpace economies, 12 entrepreneurs, and altogether over 50 exhibitors and speakers from around the world, from Beijing, from India, from Nepal. This is a very interesting global gathering of like-minded people. And we also have you. Today is about asking great questions. Now, many of us want to make the world a better place. So when I start here today in this room with your dialogues and questions, if not now, when? So might as well start today. So thank you to Cyberport, to ITC, for letting us explore the wonder of NewSpace and help us search for the next Elon here in GBA. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. G.